Hello, this is Anna with DailyTarotLiving.com, and I'm here with the monthly reading for Aries for the month of August. And I'm doing the horseshoe spread, past, present, near future, you at the current moment, the environment, hopes, fears, and the future. So we'll just jump right into it. And this is for the month of August. All right, what does Aries need to know for the month of August? What does all my Arians need to know for the month of August? All my Arians need to know for the month of August. The Ram. What does the Ram need to know? Hotheads. The generals of the sign. Emotional too. All right. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Okay. So in the past position, we got the Three of Swords. So that's separation, heartbreak, heartache, drama, things coming out, you know. And in the present situation, we got the Queen of Swords. So she's all about clarity, messages, understanding, making decisions. She's a leader, giving directions, orders. Okay, so she's a court card. So let's clarify, get more information. Clarify the Queen of Swords in this spread. Clarify the Queen of Swords in this spread. Five of Pentacles. Okay. So it's a situation. So you're being honest about your situation. Being honest about a person. And you see what's in front of you very clearly. You know, I mean, that's the best way I can put it. You see what's in front of you very clearly, because in the past, there's been some information that came out, or it could be in the beginning of the month, and this is towards the end of the month that you're starting to see what's going on. You know, so in the past, everything comes out, drama, you know, it was ugly. It was something that was ugly came out. But it brought you clarity, and it's like now you know what you're dealing with. And now you see what you did, where you're at, and what's really going on around you. It's like you can no longer lie to yourself anymore. You know, you have to face the truth. Yeah, so when we look at the card in the you position, who are you in there right now in this moment? 10 of Wands. So this clarity or the situation it's like you're being honest about the burden that you feel on yourself, the stress that it causes, you know, the tension, the hard work that it will be. You know, you can see that you're honest about the work that you may have to put in. You're honest about what kind of burdens might be on you right now, or what kind of stress you have on you right now. It's like you no longer can lie to yourself. You know, you're taking on a lot, and you have to be honest that no, you can't do it. You know, you physically or emotionally or mentally, you can't deal with it. So something has to change. And 10 is the number of change. It's right before, it's like the breakthrough number. It's right before the new beginning. You know, it's the end of a cycle. So, looking at the near future, it's the Six of Cups. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a memory card. It has strong structures in it, so it's buildings, it's history there, you know. And then it's a guy, or it's a boy giving a girl some flowers, so it's some sweetness there, some love. Let's clarify what it is. Clarify Six of Cups in this reading. Ace of Pentacles. So that's a new beginning with the Six of Cups. So I think it's you're going to, since it's something in the past, it could be something in the past that comes back to you, you know, or you start to appreciate something from the past, or this is you growing out of the past. You're growing out of a situation, you know. Since it's childhood, it's something from your youth. And if in the you position is the Ten of Wands, which is the ending of a cycle. This could be you growing out of an old situation. It's an old situation, so it's a new beginning, or you're starting something new with an old idea, or with somebody from your past, or that you've known for a long time. It's like you might see a new situation or a new project or a new path in a new light. You know, it's like you might have put down a certain thing. You might have put a person down, or you might have put a hobby down, which now you're revisiting it, and you're picking it back up again because you see something happened to make you see the truth. So now you're going back to something you once knew before, something familiar. So the environment is Seven of Swords. So we don't like to see the Seven of Swords. It's a card of trickery and lies and deceit, and it's just a card that tells you to pay attention to what's happening. So in this case, put it together. I'm gonna put it together because it's just coming to me. But I'm gonna put it together. I think this reading is more of a warning of what can come back to you, or a warning not to go back to where you were. All right. So Seven of Swords is trickery, and then we got for hopes and fears, it's the High Priestess. So it's like you might fear that there is some information that you don't know, or you're not trusting a situation because your gut or your intuition is telling you otherwise. But let's clarify, since the High Priestess is a major arcana. Clarify the High Priestess for this spread. Clarify the High Priestess for this spread. The Empress. Okay, so this could be a person. I'm going to clarify it one more time. Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress. Hermit. So you just keep getting major arcanas here. So you're not really sure about something that's presenting itself to you. And it's something that you're familiar with, or somebody that you're familiar with, and you don't totally trust what they have to offer or what they're saying, or you're not trusting the situation. Because in your past, you got that Three of Swords, which is a drama card. So if they've caused problems for you before, or some type of action or something, or situation or plan or whatever has caused drama for you before, and now it's come back, but you've learned from that situation, and it feels like pressure to you, or you feel like it's something you want to let go because you know better now, and you hate to feel this way, or you feel like it's like something you feel, but you don't want to believe it. Your intuition is telling you something that you don't want to believe or you don't want to do. So in the future position, we got the Knight of Cups. And he brings an offering. He can be a positive card. I don't know. We need to clarify it because the way the reading has been going, I don't know if you should trust this person or trust this offer. So we'll clarify and see what it says. Clarify Knight of Cups in this spread. Clarify Knight of Cups in this spread. Let's see. The Sun. Okay. Got the Sun. Clarify the Sun. And then it's the Devil. The Devil. Okay, so what I feel is, and then you got, so we got the Knight in the future position. We got the Knight, the Sun, and the Devil. So it's like the offer sounds good. You'll feel good about it, but read the fine print, or be cautious. You know, be aware of that trickery, because it's going to sound good. It's going to look good. It's going to seem like a good idea. But remember what you've learned from the past. And be honest with yourself. You know, so it's up to you to weigh up your choices, your options, the pros and cons to whatever may be offered to you. Or to weigh up the pros and cons of staying with the person or being with them, you know. But I think you should definitely pay attention to your intuition and proceed with caution. You know, and if it feels like pressure, feels like a burden, you know, definitely reevaluate and make sure that this is something worth that burden or pressure, or if it's worth the trouble, you know. Because with the Knight and the Sun and the Devil, there's going to be an offer, or a person's going to come into your life that you may be familiar with. The offer may be something you're familiar with, or the person may be familiar to you, but it's like it goes from one extreme to the next. It's like on one hand, this is great and awesome, but on the other hand, look what I got to sacrifice for it. You know, so it's up to you to weigh those pros and cons and find out if it's worth it to you. You know, so just be smart, be cautious. Remember what you've learned from the past, and be honest with yourself. So that's all I have for you, Aries, for the month of August. If you want a personal reading, go to dailytarotliving.com, and I'll see you again in another video.